Hey, Lightning, have you heard?
No! 0, 0, 0!
Nope, I haven't.
The Truck Show. We're gonna show you what we know. We're gonna answer what the truck, 'cause truck rhymes with the Truck Show. We have the lifted, we have the lowered, and everything in between. We'll talk about trucks that run on diesel and the ones that run on gasoline. The Truck Show, the Truck Show, the Truck Show, whoa, whoa.
It's the Truck Show with your hosts, Lightning and Holman.
This episode of the Truck Show podcast, Have You Heard?, is proudly presented by Nissan. With the Frontier, Titan, and Titan XD, Nissan has a truck for every need, along with the legendary Nissan durability. Test drive your next truck at a local Nissan dealer today, or point your browser to nissanusa.com, where you can use the build and price tool to configure a Nissan truck that fits your lifestyle.
And when you're thinking about adding power or improving fuel economy, Banks has over 65 years of experience. Whether it's cold air intakes or exhaust systems, tuning, throttle control, charge air cooling, lubrication components, and much more, no one offers smarter, safer, 50-state emissions-compliant performance parts than Gale Banks. You'll find the best engineered parts for your truck at bankspower.com.
And when you're looking for quality, full synthetic lubrication for your truck, AMSOIL has you covered with motor oil, lubricants and protectants, grease, additives, and more. AMSOIL synthetic lubricants deliver wear protection, engine cleanliness, and fuel efficiency that conventional oils simply can't match. Find out how AMSOIL synthetic lubricants can save you money and time by helping your vehicles run better and last longer than with conventional oils at AMSOIL.com. When it comes to lubrication, AMSOIL is the leader in synthetics.
EGR now celebrating their 50th anniversary as a leading manufacturer of truck and SUV accessory products with headquarters right here in the good old US of A. As an Australian-owned, family-run business with humble beginnings, EGR is now a global leader in the automotive accessory industry. If you're looking for window visors, fender flares, tonneau covers, lights, hood guards, and more, you'll find them all at EGRUSA.com.
Hey, Lightning, have you heard?
Yes, 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 yes. No.
Nope.
You really like that one.
I love that one.
Did you see that Ford shoved a 5-liter V8 in a Raptor?
No, I missed that.
It's the only Raptor with a 5-liter V8.
So they have the 5.2 and the R.
Yeah.
Why the 5? What's the project? I don't get it.
So that would be the new Dakar racer. Check that bad boy out.
Oh, that's freaking awesome. That's not even real. That's a toy.
Nope, that's
an RC car, but it's
sick.
You sure that's not an RC car that they slow down and they do it on the sand dunes to make it, and then they pretend like it's real footage?
No, it's got a V8 and 37-inch tires. It's not street legal, and it looks mean as freaking all the words.
Yeah.
Basically, Ford has, it's a new Raptor, but it's not an F-150. It's not a Bronco. It's not even a Ranger. This is the Raptor T1 Plus, which is a race truck built to conquer Dakar, and it looks freaking incredible. So I guess Ford partnered with the pros at M Sport Limited to develop it. It's got double wishbone suspension front and back with 13 inches of travel. It looks like a truck coupe, rally car and trophy truck all melded into one.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look Raptor. When you see it, it looks like a
spaceship.
Yeah, it's crazy. You took the photo down. Was that Red Bull sponsored?
Yeah, it looks like Red Bull, Ford, like I said, BF Goodrich.
Yeah, that's a super car for the sand.
3-way adjustable Fox coilovers at each corner, 4 settings for the dampers. It's got 37s on 17s, 14-inch 6-piston brakes. There's a purpose-built space frame chassis out of T45 steel, carbon fiber body. Curb weight, less than 4,500 pounds. And it's got over 16 inches of ground clearance.
I wonder why they did the 5-liter, though. It doesn't really explain why they chose that platform.
They just say it's a 5-liter Coyote-based engine with a dry sump oil system and a tuned exhaust. Probably because it does everything they need to do.
Yeah, maybe because it's tried and true.
Yeah, no turbos,
no
supercharger. It's just work. The approach angle, 70 degrees.
Yeah, you know what? Like, it's funny that you like sand cars and the Baja racers. They don't like turbos. They don't like superchargers. They want naturally aspirated, just big power.
I guess not making extra heat under the. Well, this is probably mid-engine, I think, but Dude, that thing, it just looks awesome. I look at it and I'm like, I mean, it's rad. And it's kind of got like a Raptor-ish grill on it that's got the FORD. But
yeah, it looks cool from the front. The back is weird. You're seeing all the suspension bits.
If you looked at it, you might think it was like an electric race car, but it's not.
Again, if you showed me that, I would say that's an RC car. That's not real.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It does look real. Speaking of the RC cars, do you ever see those videos on Instagram where they have an RC
where
car?
Everybody thinks it's real?
Yeah, where they slow it down and it gives it some weight as it travels through the air?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's blasting through a big mud puddle right there. That's
awesome.
cool. Huh.
Can't wait to see how it does because that thing is badass. Hey, Lighting, have you heard?
No.
Negative.
So our buddy Caleb Jacobs of The Drive, so if you go to thedrive.com, Tony Angelo, who used to work at Motor Trend, they did like the Hot Rod Garage videos and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's got his own channel now. And the latest thing he did was take a 225 slant 6 Dodge pickup truck, which, so the slant 6 is a straight 6, but it's like cocked over 30 degrees for packaging. He bought a $120 turbo off Amazon.
Okay.
And he just wanted to see like
did
what it
he
would
get
do.
in for Prime Day?
Yeah, maybe he did.
Right.
But it's an 80 Dodge D150. And he basically put this thing together. And in stock form, what do you think the 0 to 60 time was?
In stock form, pre-turbo you're talking about?
Pre-turbo.
Oh, you said 0 to 60?
145 horsepower, 215 pound-feet of torque from the factory.
I don't know, 13, 14 seconds?
18.4.
Oh, geez. Okay. And then do we have post-turbo?
Well, if you go to, I don't want to take all of the magic out of Tony's channel or Caleb's
Did he cut
story.
it in half?
He cut it in half.
For $125.
Well, there's a little bit more to it because he had to
Okay.
put it all together. But anyway, anytime somebody's doing something crazy with a truck that's just silly like that, makes you smile, I'm all for it. So.
How long do you think that turbo's going to last?
Until his next episode where he rebuilds the slant
Exactly,
6.
yeah. All the turbo guts and the compressor wheel goes through the engine. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lightning, have you heard?
No, I haven't.
So I was perusing the interwebs today, and somebody sent me this killer Instagram post, and it was from @Vantage Auto Collection. It's a brand new 1990 Chevrolet 454 SS pickup truck.
Brand new.
3 miles.
Oh. How?
Well, it was purchased new and stored. They, I guess, acquired it, still wrapped in factory plastic, window sticker affixed to it.
At what point does the plastic permanently adhere to like the
Yeah,
vinyl
seriously.
and stuff, right?
Time capsule. It's the lowest mileage example known to exist. It's been fully serviced and it runs just like new. So I was thinking, man, Gail's got 2 of these things. And I was thinking, man, what a special frickin' truck. Black with red interior.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's exactly how I'd want a 454 SS. Small, short bed, regular cab pickup with a big block in it.
And Gail keeps saying that he wants to like take it out of the mothballs and run it and do something. I don't really like that body style.
No, you're wrong.
I don't think
GMT
it's
400. I don't like the dash. I do like the body style.
It's just I don't think it's contemporary. I don't think like young people or anyone
they're
talking about it for that matter.
Those things are catching on. Truckshowpodcast@gmail.com.
Hey,
Lightning
listen,
hates the GMT 400.
Stop for a sec. Stop. That's my personal opinion. I don't.
Great.
But
Don't care.
you-
What do you think it went for? Or what do you think it's listed for, I should say?
Where's it listed? Bring a trailer.
No, well, Vantage
Oh,
Auto
Vantage,
Collection.
Vantage, yeah.
But they do have a listing on their site for Bring a Trailer.
Okay. What's it listed for? I mean, you said how many miles again on this thing?
3.
3 miles.
It's basically a brand new truck.
I feel like it's got to be like 210, 220. I'm just
Whoa.
yeah, 210.
Then you would be happy to find out you could buy this for a cool $149,900.
Okay. All right.
Would you buy a Chevy pickup for $150,000?
No, not that one.
That's the one to have, though.
It is. I get it. Like that's probably a decent investment.
I mean, that or a Cyclone. What do you think a Cyclone goes for now?
I think a Cyclone's probably more special, don't you?
I don't know.
The
They're
SS
different trucks.
I feel like the SS was cool in its day, but not
So
like
was
the
a
Cyclone.
Cyclone. Well-
But the Cyclone's like more. It's well revered. But
it's not a better truck.
I didn't say it was a better
They're
truck.
pretty awful.
I didn't.
And rough and
Yeah, well, the Chevy
I mean,
454 SS probably is not a whole lot better.
I don't know. 454s are pretty good.
The engine's probably
Listen,
stout.
you could blow up a Cyclone driving down the road. 454 SS, hundreds of thousands of miles, it wouldn't care.
Okay.
Do burn out whenever you want.
make a good point. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, I just thought it was kind of cool. Hey, lighting, have you heard?
No.
So the numbers are in, and the first half of the 2024 midsize pickups. What do you think? Q1 and Q2 together.
Yeah.
What do you think is number one?
So midsize pickups. What is number one? Oh, okay. I know how this is going to go. Colorado.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, I'm happy then. Midsize pickups. It's Ranger.
No.
Oh, then it's a Tacoma.
Jeez, took you long enough.
Well, I thought you were setting me up for something that wasn't Tacoma.
I don't know why you're always thinking I'm setting you up. Sometimes I just want the info. Listen, here's the thing.
I wanted to say Tacoma first, but I figured, okay.
Tacoma sells 69,437 this year. That's a negative 40% change. Last year, Q1 and Q2, they sold 116,000.
Yeah, but weren't they were ramping into it, right?
They're ramping into it, and they lost almost half their sales, and they're still number one. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Now, Chevy Colorado comes in at number 2 with 41,823. That's up 26%. And GM combined, Canyon's toward the bottom of the list. GM combined is 58,658. So that's up 30%. So it looks like they mopped up most of the losses from the Tacoma. People are going over the GM trucks, which makes sense. They're great trucks. Coming in third, Nissan Frontier, up 17%. So they can take the remainder of that, and they sold 39,963 versus 34,000 last year. So
go Frontier.
Gladiator comes in at 23,478, down 14%. Honda Ridgeline 19,922, down 27.4%.
Oh wow! I wonder why.
GMC, I don't know.
Weren't they like they were killing it
for a while? GMC Canyon 16,835. They're actually up 43%. They sold 11,724 last year. And then the Ford Ranger 15,175. But they're also going through a changeover, and that truck was really hard to get for a while. So just kind of interesting to see. And then for those of you who care, Maverick versus Hyundai Santa Cruz. Maverick up 81% versus last year. They sold 42,499, 77,113 of those things.
Oh my God. But I mean, go back to the Maverick. They didn't expect it to be that smash success. We've talked about it before.
I know. So
did they have an issue?
It's even crazier because they were able to ramp up so fast.
Well, I'm saying, like, did they have an issue where they just couldn't ramp, and now we're seeing it?
I don't know. Hyundai Santa Cruz is only 17,945. So that was minus 10%.
Do you like the Santa Cruz? To me, it's too car-like.
Yeah, it's a car with a bed.
Yeah.
So that would be more than a GMC Canyon and a Ford Ranger for the first half of the year. So Hyundai's got to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of interesting. Hey, lighting, have you heard?
No.
Going into full-size trucks, it looks like the sales are in on that. You might be interested to know that GM trucks combined are in number 1 with 421,220 sold. That's a 3.5% positive change. If you break out Chevy and GM the way Ford wants you to, Ford is still in the lead with 352,406. That's minus 8%, but they're also having a changeover right now. Silverado, 272,435. That's a 3.2% change. Ram down almost 20%, 179,526.
And why do we think that is? Why is Ram having so many issues? Is it because they're going away from the V8?
That's probably part of it. And then also they're going through changeover in Q2 also because the new ones are just hitting the dealers now. Sierra 148,785. That was up 4%. Toyota Tundra, I was surprised to see this 78,454. They're up 31%, even with all the bad press about the engines and stuff.
See, I've said this, and I will say it again. I don't really care about the bad press. I think that's an awesome truck. I love that Tundra.
Rough around the edges.
I don't think so.
F-150 Lighting is hitting its stride, 15,645. That's up 78.7%. Cybertruck's at 11,688. Nissan Titan going away this year, so down from 10,500 to 8,200. So that's a 22% loss. And then again, Hummer EV, which is hilarious because they sold 49 in the first part of last year, and 4,500 now, 4,597.
49 units,
up 9,281%. And the Silverado EVs sold 3,257 so far. So anyway, just kind of interesting to see who is outselling who these days.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, lighting, have you heard?
No!
No.
The 2025 GMC Sierra EV Rumor is that in addition to the massive, giant 204 kilowatt hour battery pack from the Hummer, that it may offer a smaller 170 kilowatt hour battery pack. That is almost 3 times the battery that's in my Aria. That's their small pack. Dude, that's a lot. That's a lot of juice.
Yeah.
So Tesla Powerwall, the thing that powers your house, 13.5 kilowatt hours.
It's nothing. It's so feeble in comparison.
I mean, that is crazy. Like, I hate to be like, do electric cars? I mean, we talked about it in the last couple episodes. We talked about it with Johnny. It still blows my mind. I'm still like,
it
like
takes
seriously?
So much power to move that weight and overcome the force of air. That's literally what it is.
God, it sounds like our podcast.
I know, yeah. Yes, touche. The Truck Show Podcast is a production of Truck Famous LLC. This podcast was created by Sean Holman and Jay Tillis with production elements by DJ Omar Khan. If you like what you've heard, please open your Apple Podcast or Spotify app and give us a 5-star rating. And if you're a fan, there's no better way to show your support than by patronizing our sponsors. Some vehicles may have been harmed during the making of this podcast.